Give me just a second, folks. I need to set up a few things before we get started. It's been a long time since I have streamed on this channel. Alright, let's get started. File 2, of course. I believe this is the, yep, this is the correct file. So the goal of this stream for tonight is to actually beat the rest of the game. So, damn it. So therefore, I'm going to be continuing on from World 5 to all the way to World 8. Alrighty. So, as far as how this is going, we're on the first level, so, yeah. Let me go ahead and, alright, increase the audio a little bit. Okay. I forgot you can actually do this. It's been a while since I've streamed, so... It's been a while since I've streamed or played this game, so it's gonna be like... So this game is gonna feel a little bit foreign to me. Ah, yes. The camera movement. I don't even know how I managed to guess the, guess which question block, that thing was in. I think I can just, yeah, I just skipped that one. That's awesome. Okay, I don't think I can, well, continue on as a, well, in shell form, so, yeah. Awkwardly enough, you can use hammers to block them. Well, block to get snowballs, which is pretty underwhelming, but better than nothing. Alright, we've beaten the first level. Actually, yeah, I should reduce the thing a little bit. 16.2 should be fine. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go underground for now. I get the, I don't even know what this thing is called, but I think it's a hammer flower. I don't even know. I'm dumb. Apparently the fire flower is a big help for this. Imagine not having a fire flower in this level, and instead having, was I actually that dumb? Because I literally just waited until the thing went in there. What can you even do in this? You can't do nothing. They're just there to make you, move back to where the hell you were. Alright, so in this case, you fall. I can't snipe him. Alright, I sniped him, but I still got hit. Alright, I don't have to worry about him. Wait. I think that's a... yes. I can't go back up. Because apparently if the camera changes, the entire portion would be reset, which is actually pretty cool, but I kind of find that a little bit obnoxious. I thought there was a secret, but I guess I was wrong. What am I even doing? I could have just went under. I have a love for clearing out things in levels, but I don't know. That kind of happens to me when it comes to like Mario games, except for like 3D Mario games such as like Super Mario 3D World. Yes, if I get hit one more time, I'm literally a dead man. This looks like this. Yes, I'm dead, finally. This game looks like it's... Well, not this game, but this level looks like it's been made in Super Mario Maker 2. Because some of the Because some of, like, the elements are kind of from the game. Alright, I have to make sure to go below, because apparently if I just go onto that thing, it's gonna waste so much of my time. Okay, so to avoid dying again, I'm just gonna end this guy's life, and boom. I'm gonna get that star coin. I think we're gonna have a long night. Alright. This game is not easy. Well, this mod specifically, it's not as easy, but... Like, when I was playing off camera for, like, before I even started streaming this game was not that easy for me, when I was playing it off camera. Because of the fact that this is, after all, a ROM hack for New Super Mario Bros. DS, which actually is not as easy as I hoped for it to be. Not all DS games are going to be that easy, but I did struggle a little bit for when I was playing the, New Super Mario Bros. DS, but this one took the difficulty to a new level, which is, well, actually, it's kind of good, but, I mean, it does increase the, playing time, but after all, though, yeah, I kind of feel like the difficulty in this one is just right. It just feels like an actual, like, New Super Mario Bros. Game, or even awkwardly enough, New Super Luigi U. I was about to say newer. Okay, there's something wrong with my speech. It's probably because of that 1 3-hour nap I had. That's what happens whenever you get exhausted from going to school for an entire week. Also, Temmie, hello. How are you doing today? Apparently, we have some people who are up late at night, even though it's like 10:25 p.m. CST here. It's good news. But I mean, it's a Friday. I don't even have homework, so... What am I supposed to do? Ooh, okay, so I think I know what to do. Yeah. I'm not gonna be surprised if somebody spent like 5 hours losing all their lives just to realize that that's how you actually... Ooh, yes. I will actually have to take a bomb with me, because apparently, in order for me to get that star coin, I'm gonna have to throw the bomb. Yep. Alright, we have a fire bro over there. I don't even know why I even tried going up that platform when I could... Oh no, not enough fight. Okay. You're doing pretty good, that's good news. Okay. I think 500 seconds could be a reasonable time because of the fact that this does not look as easy. Even though it's 100% understandable. And some ooh, God. Okay, so I thought I was supposed to take a bomb from below, but apparently there's already a bomb pipe. Whoa, no! Okay. I can't wait for next week because of the fact that I got testing to do, which is gonna be annoying. Apparently those were added to waste your time. Love it. Considering how pixelated this game is compared to New Super Mario Bros. DS. Ooh, I could've just yeah. I'm gonna try going into the pipe. I wanna see how this would work. Please? I think I'll have to time it, which is not gonna be easy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and time it. Alright, I'll have to throw it here. What the hell have I done? How am I supposed to deal with this? I should actually just give up. Yeah, I should actually just give up. For now. Nah. I don't even know why I did that, but okay. I had to avoid getting blown, so... It works. Alright, we're just sitting here with a bomb that I can just throw in the wall. bro. Come on. Oh well. Okay, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna die in this one. Because this one is... Alright. This was actually one of my favorite Bowser Jr. fights. Well, one of my most favorites, considering the fact that there's bombs, like, raining from, like, above. Which is actually pretty cool. Oh god, the fair share of lag, even though I'm playing on a Nintendo Wii U. Alright, so apparently this is similar to World 6, I believe, or I think it was World 6 or World 8. I don't even know how people call it in New Super Mario Bros. DS. I don't remember because I've never played that game for a long while. But in the final world, this is kind of similar to the final world, because in the final world, one half of the map is like normal. It's just like basically a ghost, well, a ghost themed world. Until you go to the end where it's actually a lava world, in which is what it is supposed to be. This one is kind of like similar. It's like half of it is normal and the other half is just, well, a whole different world. I don't know about that, but I could be wrong. I like the winter vibes, even though the warm weather has just hit Nashville, so even though it's winter, it's not gonna be winter for as long, which is gonna be pathetic. Alright, there we go. Finally got it right. Why can't I just... Oh, so that one is immune. Fair deal. I don't even know why I didn't even hit that thing, but oh well. We have an upside down flag. I'll be taking this. Alright, nothing ahead. Alright, so we have an auto-scroller, which is, I mean, time-consuming. I missed. I'll take that Yoshi coin. Whoa, come on. Yep. Whoever put that there is a complete genius. Apparently the developers of this game actually made it so that most of the elements can make you fail, which is good. Kind of adds up to the difficulty. Where was I even supposed to... Ooh. Yep, there we go. What was even... What are these question blocks? Trash. This is kind of what I mean when this game looks kind of foreign to me, but still not easy. I don't even know how I managed to make it through the first half in the last newer Super Mario Bros. DS stream. What was supposed to be done? Oh, okay, so you'll actually have to... Okay, I don't think that was possible. I actually kind of don't think that was possible to even get a... I don't think you can get one-ups from flagpoles in this game. Which is pretty awkward, considering, in fact, in the other games, you can get one-ups from flagpoles, except for not new, but Super Mario 3D World. In Super Mario 3D World, you can't even get a one-up from a not a flagpole, gold pole, I believe. I don't even know. I don't think there's any way I could get up there, except for the fact that I could, use a shell. Let me see if I can actually get back. Yep, I need the, shell, which is from the, hammer flower. I don't even know how you call it. Oh, okay, so that's how it is. Alright, got the star. Apparently my left analog stick is working just as fine today, so therefore I can actually play this game without the D-pad. what am I supposed to do here? This is why I hate ghost houses, because apparently they can screw you over at some points, which is what I kind of don't like about New Super Mario Bros. Games. Alright, now we're outside. Okay, so we're halfway through the level already. But this one just kind of feels like a castle level now. Wait, hold up. How the hell? I don't even know what that switch was for, but for whatever it was, there probably was no purpose. What's even supposed to be done here? Because I don't trust that door. Let me see. Oh no, you can actually enter the door. But it will take you right back. Which does not sound... Ooh, wait. Okay, that pretty much took me to my funeral. Okay, we have a hammer bro over there. I think if I get rid of him, I'll probably be able to get an item. Which I doubt, but not impossible. Almost fell, because I didn't jump. The Lenny face. Hello. How are you doing today? What I want to do is actually, hit that switch, but I can't. Oh, okay, so if you hit that thing, okay. So I see how this works. I'll probably end up having to go through the door a few more times. You're doing good? That's awesome. It's a Friday, of course everybody's gonna be doing good. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Let me flip that P-switch. I think that P-switch can do something, but I'm not really sure. My question is, though, how do you get to this thing right there? Yeah, this is kind of the reason why I don't like ghost houses in New Super Mario Bros. Games. You can't even go through. Damn it! That seems like a tricky level, bro. If you want a tricky level, play World 11 Ghost House in Super Mario 3D World. That one is hard. Is this playable on R4 card? I think so. I don't know, but as far as I know, this mod was actually designed to be played on emulators. But I'm pretty sure you can actually play this on an R4 card if you can find a NDS file for it. And I'm pretty sure somebody actually managed to get managed to rip the NDS file from, from something to get this mod to work. Which actually sounds pretty cool. Because apparently when it comes to like DS games like this, you can actually port over to Wii U by simply doing one thing, but for this case, this one has been downloaded on like the Wii U menu, so yeah, this is a completely different story when it comes to like playing DS games on a Wii U without an emulator. Oh, and yeah, by the way, we also have Virtual Console benefits. Okay, I'll maybe try later to play it on R4. If you ever play this game, good luck beating it. Because the first part, like the first half of the game, is not gonna be as easy as you may think. I think the first two worlds are not easy. Even though they're the first two worlds, they're not easy. They're not. Oh, so this is a DSVC inject? This probably is, but as far as I know, I think Tobias gave me the mod. But though, I think this is probably a DSVC inject. I don't know what the origin of this game is, but I'm pretty sure somebody used a DSVC inject for this game. But it's probably a DSVC inject. And what's even awkward is the fact that this one does not require a legit virtual console game. So the NDS file is just an app and a zip file called RPL you can change. Funny, because when I looked at when I looked into the mod, apparently I was just getting files to be like files that are supposed to be used for like an emulator or something, but I don't know, because I haven't set up the mod before, and when I looked at the files, I wasn't familiar with anything that I have seen. So therefore, I just gave up trying to get this mod. And yes, I finally fell into the lava. I forgot what I was saying before, even whatever. Oh and yeah, and by the way, for this game, do not play as Luigi. Luigi sucks. So I don't even know where I can get a, okay, so this is where I can get a super shroom, that's of course. Because I already lost all of my items, so, yeah. I'll have to be careful because we have a lot of firebrows out there wanting to throw... I only have like 12 lives. If this game were to be like easy enough, I would have ended up with 3 times that amount. Or better known as 30. I don't know how many, lives I had on New Super Mario Bros. DS, but I remember when I was playing New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is the 3DS game, I pretty much had a bunch of lives that I could waste. Ah, yes. I think this could help, but not as much. Alright. Okay, this kind of helped. I don't know what I could use this trampoline for. I need to grab this. I want to see what I could use it for. Ooh, okay. I think I may end up having to let it go. Ah, yes. I need to get that, Alright, so apparently it was for that 1 star coin. I'll try probably tomorrow because I got another Super Mario 3, running on an R4. Yes, it's called that. It's a Super Mario 64, DS ROM hack. Okay. Fair deal. But, like I said, if you ever try this game, good luck beating it. The first 2 worlds are not easy. That's a spoiler indeed. Alright, we're finally at the castle. Even though we're like 22 minutes into streaming. Which also shows that this world is kind of short, considering the fact that in the last stream, even though I've streamed for like 2 hours, it took me like on average 30 minutes to complete a world. This is probably the shortest world I've done so far. Can I actually... Oh, okay, but I think they're infinite, so therefore, even if I throw a hammer defeating them... Oh, no! Considering the fact how good I am on, at these games, I can literally survive any scenario. I also tend to speedrun these games, so, yeah. Why did I do that? So anything that happens... Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I should have held B. Did I actually change the thing to normal latency? Because if I did, I'm gonna be pissed. Ah, yes, I changed it to low latency instead of ultra low. How the hell did I change this thing to low latency instead of ultra low? Otherwise, I was still low latency, so it's okay. Yeah, so it's apparently whenever I say something, it takes 10 seconds for YouTube to get that one on stream. This is probably because of the fact that I haven't even scheduled a stream, so the configurations are different, but hopefully in the next stream I'll probably set the thing to ultra low latency. I'm a dick, indeed. Or actually, I would consider myself more of a dingus. Ah, yes. Fell into the lava. How many lives do I have? I still have 10, even though I fell so many times. I'm gonna speedrun YouTube on Wii U. How do you speedrun a streaming app on the Wii U? That's not how it works. Unless if you actually challenge yourself to do something. But otherwise, though, I don't think it's possible to speedrun a streaming app on the Wii U. I watch it at like 240p so it doesn't buffer. Okay, so I think this is the hardest part of the level. It's either you have to get a super shroom to damage boost on that one set of fire bars, or you just die. That's literally the thing. This is gonna be annoying. Whoa, no, get back here, bro. I need to use you for a damage boost. Cause I cannot get through that without a super shroom, so therefore, yeah. Alright, I swear to hell if I get hit, I'm just gonna fall into the lava on purpose. Just gonna jump in, throw the towel. Alright, damage boost. Because I don't think I can get anywhere without damage boosting. Ooh, okay. Just have to go to the opposite way. There we go. Alright, the level is fully completed. All I have to do is finish off this. Okay, so you don't have any invisible items. The way I'll speedrun it would be watching your videos as fast as possible. Like, how does that? Wait, watching videos as what? I mean, I have so many videos. How can you speedrun that? Hilarious. Okay, so here's what I kind of so apparently the bosses in this game are pretty much like the same as the other as the original. Which is actually kind of cool, but I would prefer variety. Ooh, I can't do anything. Yes, freaking hell. Now I have to start all the way over to the damn checkpoint flag. This is gonna be amazing. If I'm gonna say which is the hardest level, it's still gonna be that one minecart level. But this one is this is probably gonna be the second hardest I've played so far. I'll watch them with the least buffering possible. I really want the world record. Well, if you want a world record, then good luck. You'll probably end up spending like years trying to get a world record because of how much content I post on my channels. This channel is probably the least I post on because sometimes I just don't feel like playing games from other consoles, like this one, for example. Even though I'm playing on the Wii U, this is still a DS game. Ah, yes, no damage boost, but I can still try attempting it. Well, attempting to jump over it. Alright, no damage boost. I managed to go through. Oh, god damn it. Next, I'll buy an Xbox Series X to speedrun Microsoft Edge. Okay, I think I'm not going to question anything involving whatever you're trying to do, because apparently you're pretty much trying to speedrun everything that isn't even a video game. YouTube is not a video game. Edge is not a video game. Oh no. Yep, I was literally dead. Well, I'll have to start all over again, unfortunately. I'm already at 7 lives. I'm so close to actually, having to start all over, even though I could actually save my progress. Actually, I'll have to start utilizing the virtual console menu, because I just realized that I have the VC benefits. So therefore, if I'm gonna go to the end of the level, I can literally just, yeah, this is... Bro, let me go. Actually, why did I actually just press the ZR button? Oh well. Okay, I didn't have to waste a super shroom. I had to do a little bit of parkour there. I also forgot Free Val existed. Imagine people actually speedrun. Let's say speedrun apps. Alright, so imagine if people speedrun apps. Well, I can't say anything about that for sure, but I don't know. Imagine if that becomes a trend. Alright. I could actually do parkour to get to that dude's head. Almost. Almost. Almost managed to parkour his damn head. Whoa, okay. Okay. This is probably gonna be the weirdest Friday I'm ever gonna have. Alright, I did it properly this time. And I caught the key without even moving. That's good. Oh yeah, I didn't even use the VC menu. Which is awkward, I should have used it, but oh well. That would be really random. Yeah, that would be really random. Indeed. Alright, World 7. This kind of makes me think of New Super Mario Bros. U. Oh yeah, I just realized we have 69 star coins. That's nice. I feel like this is music. I feel like this is a music from like. I feel like this music comes from like a different game than this. But also the graphics are also from New Super Mario Bros. U, which is actually pretty cool. That's kind of what I like about it. Well, about this world. What I like about Sky Worlds is usually the fact that they're pretty appealing nowadays. Yeah, lol. The only speedruns I would watch. Imagine if you actually watched them. I'd be laughing at your face, JK. Something like this is definitely not impossible. I'm gonna create a restore point because I don't want to lose that many lives. Actually, wait. I just thought of a stupid idea. Probably just save that one. Okay, this is kind of new considering the fact that depending on the world you go, the title screen changes. That's pretty cool. Alright, I had to go back to the title screen because I wanted my super shroom, probably to get probably to exploit it for probably a firefly or something. I also just realized there's more than 8 worlds in this game, which is awkward. Imagine if this game has like 9 worlds for you to beat. That'd be pretty cool, to be honest. Gives it some replay value. Also, I'm curious on how 24-player and item rain would perform with overclocked WiiU because it lags. I mean, it could be theoretically possible, but I personally don't know how that would work. Because if you play item rain and Mario Kart Wii, you'll probably end up with like 30 frames or something. Because of how many resources that consume the virtual Wii's RAM. Or actually, maybe the Wii U's RAM. I don't even know if the VWii's RAM, and I don't even know if the VW even has a RAM of its own. Because apparently, I'm not gonna be resetting because I could actually try beating this level even like without the fire flower. So, yeah, cause like, yeah, never mind, I spoke too soon. So if the Wii U's RAM were to like work on the VW, then literally what this would mean is that it'd be like pretty cool, you know. And also, yeah, actually, in fact, if the VW pretty much used up all the specs that the Wii U had, instead of having its own specs placed inside a console, which is actually the reason why the motherboard is big as hell, then pretty much the thing would run fast as hell. Maybe some games would run at 1080p. Actually, the way that the VW works is downclocking the CPU from 1.2 gigahertz to 700 something megahertz. Can you explain that, please? Because I did not understand what you just said, or in fact anything you just said, because I don't know how that works. Holy damn, this game has so many pixels. This game is probably teaching people how to parkour, which is cool, as if anybody's gonna be doing that. Parkour is mandatory in some spots, so this game is nerve-wracking. It literally is. It reduces the RAM from 2 gigabytes to 64 at 88. The Wii U CPU is basically an overclocked Wii CPU. Okay, fair deal. That's kind of interesting to know. So what you're telling me is that the Wii U specs are designed to also emulate the Wii, right? Like those of the Wii. Actually, parkour. I didn't even need to hit that Koopa. I could have just parkoured all the way top. All the way to the top. Okay, fair deal. Oh no, what have I just done? Nope. I thought there was going to be something. I also forgot Virtual Console menu. I only have 7 lives left and I'm actually close to dying. Well, completely. Do these even hold items? Okay, not even with coins. Okay. Because in some games, like New Super Luigi U, that's interesting, because whenever I landed on that, like one time, apparently it didn't even kill me, but it actually did this time. This game is awkward. Apparently, I think this can be solved with a single jump. Okay. Let's see if I can survive. Oh, I think the thing is like low, so that's why. Please let me have that. Okay, now I can use this. The Wii U CPU is like an evolution from the Wii CPU, so it runs the exact same. Okay. Wait, it runs the exact same? That's kind of interesting. I just realized I can just use parkour. I can just use parkour. Ah, damn it. There we go. Imagine not ducking. Couldn't be me. Whoa, damn! VRChat stream is slightly more delay. Funny. I accidentally set the delay to low latency instead of ultra low latency, but apparently the stream is just working as fine, but instead of like 3 seconds of delay, it's gonna be 10, which is gonna be funny. If I did like normal latency, I think I would end up with like 30 seconds to a minute, which does not sound good. Actually, back then I had normal latency on, which I wasn't supposed to have, but apparently I had the thing set to normal latency, so therefore, yeah, communicating with other people was not easy, and I did not get the star coins, so I cannot complete the level fully. What's more interesting is that the Wii is also just an overclocked GameCube, and yes, GameCube games on Wii work the same way Wii games work on Wii U. Funny. That tells me that there's a bloodline between the CPUs of these consoles. That's some interesting fact that I've never even known about. For a second, I thought I actually grabbed the thing. What I kind of like about these levels is that they look genuine. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, wow. VRChat is like 45 seconds right now. Holy damn. Probably for something to like go through VRChat, it's probably gonna take years. That is of course. Imagine playing Among Us VR. Gonna be me. I didn't get it. Alright, I managed to jump. I think I'll have to ground pound. Or actually, I need to defeat those guys, I think. That's funny. So yeah, so Wii U is actually an HD GameCube, and we never knew. That is kind of hilarious. I have never known that, because I thought the Wii U was like advanced. I could be wrong. That could be wrong. I don't know, but Overall, though, that's kind of awkward. What I also kind of like about Nintendo is the fact that they always use old hardware just to make what seem to be higher quality products. I have a question. Is the Nintendo Switch any different? Wait, what is all this about then? I think I'll have to use a virtual. Actually, I'll have to create a restore point at that part, so I wouldn't have to go through all this again. Because I hate having to go through this, and this was also one of the reasons why I hate ghost houses. They're annoying. They piss me off. They're not easy to complete. They're always tricky. Alright, dealt with that. Also, games like Super Mario Sunshine on Nintendo don't use the extra power of the Wii and can run at 60 Hz. Sunshine on GameCube is at 60 Hz. That's cool. I thought Sunshine did run at 60 Hz on the GameCube. I must have been deceived. And I think probably the extra power may pretty much was the reason why GameCube games look good in Wii U HD. Alright, what? Oh, no. Actually, what if I just parkoured? Yeah, I want to see. Oh, I think that thing can actually disappear. Yep. Ah, yes, a 1-up. Worthless. For the Switch, it's based on NVIDIA Shield, which is ARM-based and a streaming device. Okay. Oh, I know how this works. Yeah. So you're telling me that the CPU on the Switch is more advanced than the Wii U's? Oh my soul. Whoa, no. Hold up. I'm actually gonna end myself real quick. Also, Sunshine is hard to run on Dolphin. That's the reason why it's 30 FPS, I guess. Funny. Doesn't Dolphin actually depend on your specs? And if so, is it actually possible to run Super Mario Sunshine on Dolphin at 60 Hz? Like, at all, even? This is slightly better. Okay, so at least that shows that the Switch is a little bit, well, slightly different. The Wii and GameCube are same. We use a way newer version of PowerPC and more core and hard clock. True. All right, I got the real star coin. I'll have to wait for this thing to come over. If your PC is powerful, yeah, I guess you could run Sunshine at 1080p 60. Okay. That seems like a good deal. Alright. Finally got to the goal pole. This level is not even easy. At all. I kind of wish I could actually run emulators on my PCs, but the only best PC that I have is my laptop. But even though it has low specs, well, actually the specs aren't too bad. It has a Core i5, but it doesn't have a good enough GPU, so therefore I can't really run Dolphin. I could try running games at 30 FPS, but that's not a thing that I would want. Even though I already have like 2 Wiis, so it doesn't really matter. Let me have it! Finally. I'm gonna create a restore point. even on midair, I can actually land. How is somebody supposed to... Oh, yeah. I didn't get that Koopa shell. And now I see how this works. This is not an easy level. I can already tell. How the hell am I supposed to deal with this? Nah. My laptop can run Sunshine, but it sometimes drops to 25 to 20 FPS, so I don't really use Dolphin in it. I mean, wait, what are the specs of your laptop? If I may ask. I'll have to be careful here. This is not even going to be an easy level. I'm not going to go for that star coin. I'll 100% this game at some point, but I'm not really interested in doing that at the moment. Wii is slightly better than GameCube. Wii U is a way more modern version of PowerPC that is more efficient. And GPU is a new architecture. And that's why the Wii U has a Wii GPU also. Well, first of all, please fix your grammar so I can understand better. You don't remember the specs? Well, you can always tell me the main specs by simply going to Task Manager. That's also an easy thing to that's also pretty easy to do if you have a Windows PC. And therefore, you'll be able to see your specs. So all you have to do is just simply go to Task Manager, go to Performance, then boom, you'll be able to see what you have. I'll have to go up there because I think there's a star coin. I spoke too soon, it's just a one-up shroom. I can't go up. Rip. Alright, I'll just go and get the 30 coins. Well, I don't have my laptop right now. Well then, you sound like you haven't used your laptop in years, then. Okay, now this world kind of feels long, which is fine. Ah yes, the title theme. Since when did a mini mushroom ever come to this game? I don't know. Oh, I'll have to get that thing to slide all the way down, and I'll get this. Yeah. Okay, that thing actually respawned, which is something I don't like to see. And apparently that one thing actually just despawned. I heard the Wii U is actually the same power PC as the Wii, which explains why the CPU on the Wii U is bad, but it's only the GPU that's different. I just never bothered checking the specs of the laptop only when I bought it, and that was it, so that's why I forgot the specs. Sad. Well, I've heard the exact opposite of the other, it being bad. I remember back in the day that after when people have heard about like the processing powers, I believe it's probably like the GPU of the console. I think after when people have heard of that, they kind of got pissed off about what Nintendo was stating about the specs for the Wii U. I can't even I cannot even go back to that thing. RIP. I'll have to start all over. From that checkpoint. Damn. This game is not even that sensitive. Apparently... Oh my god. I should have just waited, but I don't have patience. So that probably explains why my friend says that that probably explains like why one of my folks said that the Wii U isn't as strong as, well, isn't like as strong, like as, damn it. So okay, so that probably explains why one of my folks told me why the Wii U isn't as strong as the PS3 and Xbox 360. Apparently, it could probably be because of the CPU. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is then. Damage boost. I can't beat this level. I actually can't. I don't think I can beat this level at all. I don't think I can beat this level. That's pathetic. Also, there is way more RAM in Wii U, but it's slower. I mean, that's what happens whenever you have 2012 tech working with 2 gigs of RAM. Versus the Wii's, I think, 64 megabytes. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't think this will ever be an easy level to beat. You'll probably have to end up stocking up on items. This game is not even sensitive. Not even New Super Mario Bros. DS. I think it was 512 megabytes, 1 gigabyte for the OS, and other 512 megabytes for graphics. The Wii was 64 megabytes with the rest of the OS. I've probably heard otherwise. 512 megabytes, I think, is the storage, and the 64 gigs is likely the RAM. That's what I'm thinking. I've probably seen that in the Wikipedia article, but I might be wrong. Okay, I hope I don't play this level again. I just hope. Talking about PS3 and 360 compared to Wii U. I think that's what we're already discussing, but okay. Just gonna create a restore point because I'm paranoid. This seriously reminds me of World 7-Castle and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What the hell did I just do? Imagine if you accidentally loaded the restore point instead of creating one. I kind of did that on accident a couple of times back in the day when I was like playing, I think, the Mario and Luigi games, but otherwise though. Actually, I remember one time I had to start over on an entire section in Paper Mario 64 after when I died because I didn't create a restore point, so yeah. I was a dick because I forgot to create one, but otherwise though, yeah. Okay, you want me to go into a DM? Okay, fair deal. Let's see. That is one big-ass sussy picture, considering in fact you're watching on a fake TV. Alright, let's continue. Alright, I didn't die to the skewers, so I'm okay. I think this was the end of the level. Also, do not look at the profile picture of my main channel, because it is totally not sus. I also kind of realized that the music in this level is from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create a restore point in this one, because I'm paranoid. Luckily, I'm not playing this on a DS. What? About Amogus, in the Ghost House of 3D World, there's a part about where Mario becomes Amogus. What do you mean? And which ghost house are you talking about specifically? I think he'll have to throw a shell. Yeah, I think a shell has to be thrown. That's annoying. Give me a break. Oh my god, I almost died. Almost got the shell, but I didn't get it. Alright, finally. Don't look at my Switch name. It's totally not WiiU styled. I kind of don't understand what you're talking about, considering the fact that you're not telling me your username. So how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Oh, this version of Bowser Jr. is actually on the original game. It pissed me off so much as a kid. I know because I've played the original game before. The only thing that pissed me off about New Super Mario Bros. DS is the fact that since the game runs on a cartridge, you can actually lose the game easily. which is something I've learned the hard way. Apparently, I lost my game of a New Super Mario Bros. My copy of New Super Mario Bros. DS Night. Wanted to get another game to make up for it, or probably get another copy of the game, because, bro, that's a game I wanted to play so much. But, yeah, I pretty much ended up just getting not New Super Mario Bros., but I ended up getting Super Mario 64 DS, which I kind of wasn't really that happy about. What I could have just done is get that thundercloud to strike that thing. Yep, it just respawned. I'm not gonna restore. Actually, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna restore because I have the item and I don't want to go through the beginning. I almost never lost cartridges. I lost a stylus instead. I lost a couple of cartridges in my life, but I've never played a real Mario Kart game for a long while before I got Mario Kart 8. I probably told you in a comment on Dr. U not 1.5, Dr. U 2.0. So yeah, I probably lost a lot of special games back in the day. But otherwise, though, ever since then, I might have not lost any cartridges. Oh, and yeah, I also remembered, so when my mom was cleaning out my dad's room at one point, she told me to look through some discs, and apparently, she found 2 of my games that I've lost for nearly a decade. Apparently, I've already bought second copies of those games, but apparently, saying the console name is Brick Me. Funny. So yeah, apparently I found the games that I have lost for a long while, which is my first ever Wii game that I bought, and a copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is a game that I wanted to play for, so long again. But the thing is, though, I never played the game until I ended up with another copy, in which I had to spend $30 for. For the other game, I had to end up spending $6 for a copy. That may sound cheap, of course. It's an actually good game for the price. How do I even... Oh, I can't even go back. I'm actually screwed. I am actually screwed. So I'll have to go all the way back into this thing. Oh no, come on, the auto scroll, okay. I'm not gonna deal with that. Too scared to go there. Well, go into this platform, but I'm gonna go into this pipe, which actually has a star coin. Okay, it's a secret. There we go. Well, I have a similar story. As a kid, I lost Mario Kart DS and Super Mario 64 DS. My parents bought them again, just for them to discover the cartridges were inside the original box. Bro. For all of this, congratulations on wasting $60 to $80. Just because you lost two games. Well, I mean, hey, at least you have enough copies for. Well, at least you have the copies just in case if your original copies are actually whatchamacallit, are thrown out. Abram, welcome aboard. How are you doing today? Hashtag Sir Raid. Hold up. Somebody actually, that probably means that somebody actually raided my channel. Let me see. Oh, it's actually, okay, so Sir Ralkenstein actually called for a raid on my channel. Okay then, fair deal. This is the first ever time I've gotten raided on my channel, so yeah, it's a pretty much a new experience. Well, anyway, so yeah. Even Sir Ralkenstein himself is here. Welcome aboard, then. Bareback gotta close my stream. Okay, fair deal. Alright, World 7-Castle. And there's the goddamn thundercloud. This is not an auto-scroller. Okay, I think I can live. Yeah. I can take this. Even though I already have it in reserve. I didn't even see that there. Probably because it blended in with the goddamn colors. Congratulations on the raid. Thanks. I would prefer getting raided on my main channel, but I can take one for here. I remember Mr. Retro got raided by somebody else who has around 200 subs more than he does, but apparently one of his streams blew up because of the raid. Despite the YouTuber being slightly bigger. Not way bigger, but slightly. Okay, I got the start coin. Oh no! You've got to be kidding me. And I like how the thunder effect actually still goes on even in the death animation. Can I actually go back? Nope. I'll have to create one near the checkpoint if possible. Go and get myself the fire flower so I can get the hammer flower in reserve. Oh, not the hammer flower in reserve, but I'm gonna get the fire flower in reserve and the hammer flower as my main, because of course. Oh, that thing goes fast. Okay, that thing goes fast. Next, Mr. Beast raids you and gives you $100,000. Bro, I'd be rich. But hell no. I'm actually just gonna, yeah. All right, I got that without even getting damaged, which is good. You've got to be kidding me. I guess I know where to create a restore point. But at least I still have my fire flower, so I can still stock up on some items. Why did I do that? To my new folks who are just coming into the stream, welcome aboard. Come on. Okay. I don't even know why I did that, but at least there's a chance. This is not gonna be... I also forgot I don't even have a restore point. I'm gonna have to create a restore point because I don't want to lose too many lives. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, apparently the best way to watch Shrek is on GBA. Nintendo made a dev kit for the GBA/N64 called WiiU64 HGB, which lets you play GBA on N64, but they're $4,000. First of all, that's expensive and useless. Plus, also... why the hell would anybody want to watch Shrek on a GBA? Also, Relkenstein, welcome back. Alright, I got the restore point up, at least. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Unless if you're asking Relkenstein. Damn, I got hit. Let me do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now let's continue with our discussion. So, the GBA actually had some movies released for it. It's not like the first console to have movies released for it. Actually, the PSP had movies released for it as well, but at the time, the GBA did have some movies released for it. Oh god. At least I did the wall. I'm a paranoid man. I'm gonna have to get the fire flower. There's gonna be so much animation regarding this level. Oh yeah, I need to create a restore point. This is not a good place for me to die. Even though I think I'm near the checkpoint. I was right. I can actually watch the damn Shrek GBA movie on my HD TV at 112p. Lots of compression and screen tearing. But the thing is that I want to watch it on a CRT. I think I know how you can do it. Imagine doing that with the whatchamacallit? Imagine doing that with the what's that one GBA add-on called for the GameCube? Because as far as I know, you can do it through that. How's the stream been for you? So far, so good. Decided to stream something different other than Wii U because it's a Friday. Just want to relax, take a little break from Wii U. So even though I'm playing on the Wii U right now, which means I'm basically a hypocrite, but I want to play something that's not a Wii U game. So yeah, that's basically what I mean. Okay. I'll hit the ground pound on this guy right here. Come on, let me ground pound. There we go. On Nintendo Switch, I made a purple Adam-me with purple hair, purple glasses, and purple suit. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you don't make him look like the purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, Game Boy player, but it blocks the GBA movies due to piracy reasons. Ah, yes. Nintendo with their piracy. That's probably the reason why the GameCube failed. Piracy. Well, piracy itself was not the reason why the GameCube failed, but the theories involving piracy actually made the GameCube fail, as Nintendo moved on to smaller discs, which not many people were happy about. Considering the fact they can only contain like a gigabyte of data, which is retarded. Alright, I think this is the boss battle. Yep, it is the boss battle. Just going up. Alright, oh no, I'm not gonna reset the game. Hell no. I'm not gonna start all the way over to the beginning. No, I'm not gonna start the level all the way over. Hell no. Alright, we have this Lakitu right here. I cannot even... Well, what looks to be a Lakitu, but is not. At least Homebrew can bypass that. True. Oh, that one actually just strikes the... okay, so it doesn't target you. Okay, I need to reload my restore point. Well, at least I learned that lesson with the Wii. True. The Wii was a success, but yeah. Also, never use the R word again. Fair deal. How do you get newer Super Mario Bros. DS on Wii Virtual Console? I actually don't know, because somebody actually got this mod to work for me. Okay. Oh, they bounce! Nah. They bounce hard. Okay, yep. So if I homebrew my GameCube, I can watch the Shrek on my CRT. It will look amazing. I thought you already can, but okay. Hopefully I don't end up dying again. I thought he's just gonna target you. That's not how this is at. Okay. So I think this is probably in a second phase or something. This is a confusing boss. Because apparently, because I think in New Super Mario Bros. DS, the boss itself was actually not too hard. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when it comes to the difficulty of this. It's just nearly impossible to complete. Yeah, this is just nearly impossible. Oh, the mini disc. The N64 was worse. Cartridges instead of CDs. What were they thinking? The N64 kind of fell because of that. Because apparently people were actually way more impressed with the fact that the PS well let's say just PlayStation. So people were more impressed by the fact that the PlayStation 1 actually used discs instead of cartridges. So people actually considered playing that over the N64, which probably became the reason why the N64 failed because, well, competition with Sony. What did I just do? Wait, can I be? Yes, finally. The N64 was kind of a failure too. Probably had to do with price. What was the pricing of it at the time? I don't remember. For comparison, the heaviest N64 game conquers Bad Verde as 64 megabytes, and CDs can hold 700 megabytes, and there's PS1 games with 2 or more discs. That is 100% true. I think this is a final world, but wait. I thought you had to beat 9 worlds in order to beat the game. But what I am seeing from here is the fact that you have to beat 8 worlds. So you're telling me that the 9th world is that's funny. And apparently this world is shorter. We're already like an hour and 16 into streaming. So this probably was less complicated than the first 4 worlds that I've played in the last New Super Mario Bros. DS stream. Also, what I am hearing right now is this is not how it's supposed to work. So how can I be listening to World 2 music and not World 8? Okay. I can't blame Nintendo because this is a fan-made game, but why? Wait, I just realized that this is a wall. I can't even live. Nope. Gonna head off for tonight. Enjoy the raid. Hey, thank you for the raid, by the way, and have a good rest of your night. N64 failed due to Nintendo not caving in and going to a disc format back in the day in time. That is kind of true, but I also remembered that Nintendo tried to at least appeal to some people, like, make this, like, damn it, make the N64 appeal to, like, some people, because they tried to make an add-on. They tried to make a disc add-on, which ended up failing, of course, but they tried to make a disc add-on for, like, the N64, and they thought it was gonna work, but, yeah, it just failed. Also, the reason why... Okay, so also the reason Sega stopped making consoles was due to piracy, because they actually lose money with selling hardware, and make back money via software sales. Well, I mean, Sega was already dying at the point. Because literally they were not even doing good with their consoles anymore. In fact, the Sega Dreamcast pretty much proved that Sega can't really do anything with the console market anymore. Yes, a Mega Mushroom. That's useless. What could be useful for when I want to get that star coin. Yeah, if I would still have it, that's of course. Alright, that helps. At least I wouldn't have to risk getting bombed because of this. Alright, goes Let It Blue. Please. Yes, I'm getting soft-locked. They were not making a disc add-on, it was a floppy disk add-on. And at the end, in Japan only. Well, I mean, it's still discs. I mean, it's still a disc. Well, a disc drive, so... Did it really matter for Nintendo? Probably did, because of the fact that literally, even though floppy disks... I mean, they're technically discs, but they never really did anything at all. In fact, they didn't even hold as much data, depending on, like, the, size. But otherwise, though, yeah. I don't know. Otherwise, though, the N64 did not sell as much. It didn't sell bad, it didn't sell good. but just did not work well. The floppies were also 64 megabytes, but cheaper than cartridges, so why bother? I don't know, fam. Otherwise, though, cartridges did pretty much kill the N64. I'm pretty sure Nintendo tried to fix the issue with their game production. Well, software production. By simply moving on to, like, well, these small-ass discs that we see on the GameCube. But apparently they took one turn that shouldn't be taken, and yeah. Literally that failed. And also, I also just realized, apparently, the GameCube did not flop as hard as the Wii U, because if you think about it, people actually did not like the GameCube because of the way it looked. Like, the GameCube was pretty okay, but there were many things that probably killed the console. But for a casual, of course, that doesn't care about specs or anything, they would literally they would literally be focusing on what's on the console, well, what is actually offered on the console, rather than what the reality of the existence of the console is. I cannot even do the thing because I did not create a restore point. The GameCube was stronger than the PS2. It kind of was. It wasn't stronger than the original Xbox as far as I remember. But the thing is, though, the original Xbox did not age as well. I mean, people still play it to this day, which is okay, but the thing is, though, what kills it is the console's durability, which is okay, but it's abysmal. The reason why? The capacitors. The GameCube was a lunchbox-shaped console. The end. A lot of people saw it as a kid's toy, which, awkwardly enough, it wasn't. I remember people were actually being competitive, like on the GameCube with like Smash Melee and all that other stuff until like, I don't know, because not many people really care about the GameCube anymore, especially Smash Melee. Smash Melee is still cared about, but people focus on Smash Ultimate more, which did not end well because of the fact that Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl came in, and some people stopped playing Smash Ultimate and moved on to that because of better connection. I know, right? That's why it has a handle. You can actually beat someone up with a GameCube. I don't recommend it, but go ahead if you want to. Well, that's the easiest way to commit an assault, which I will never recommend doing. But otherwise, though, that's a pretty genius way to use a $200 piece of tech, which is currently worth $50 at the moment used. Well, actually $50 to $100 used. I forgot what I was actually saying. Yeah, it's kind of okay. So let me restate. So it's kind of genius to use like a $100 product just to commit an assault, which is actually funny. The PS2 and Xbox look so mature. GameCube is like, I got Cube Lunchbox, yeah. Well, I mean, the GameCube had Nintendo's best games, but the thing is, though, while the Xbox may have succeeded in a little bit, it did have some third-party support, which of course the console did rely on third-party support at a time, because I mean it's Xbox. What do you think? They cannot always rely on Halo. But otherwise, though, the PS2, even though it doesn't have as good of specs compared to the GameCube, it had a decent game library, apparently with thousands of games available for people to play. Until DS came in, destroying that. And 3DS coming over, destroying that even more, considering the fact that it's not relevant to the PS2, because they're in completely different generations. I will beat someone up with my GameCube. Please don't tell anybody. Okay, I can always just go on Dr. U 2.0 and snitch on you. That could also work. I wouldn't mind snitching on anybody. Also, the Xbox sold 24 million in the GameCube, 22 million. That's a 2 million console gap. Yeah, I'm aware that the gap exists. But I mean, hey, at least some people actually had a reason to buy the Xbox more than the GameCube. But otherwise, though, the GameCube did kind of age well, but the original Xbox did not. While some people still do play it for, it didn't really last. Well, it didn't really last as long. Pretty much the only reason why people are playing the original Xbox at the moment is probably because of Halo 2, which is an online game, but because of X-Link Kai, which is an online service that restores online for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube, as well as other consoles, including, well, it doesn't restore online for other consoles, but also hosts LAN servers for the Switch and stuff. I mean, a lot of people just tend to play, like, use it to, okay, a lot of people tend to use it to just play Halo 2, which is the most popular game on X-Link Kai, but otherwise, though, yeah. Some people even use it to play Mario Kart Double Dash online, which actually is possible to do without having another person inside your house, or actually having to deal with, like, a complicated setup. And the Xbox was Microsoft's first console. Even if it failed, they're Microsoft. They can do what they want. I mean, despite them failing, Microsoft was actually pretty much open with their side of the competition, which I would actually say that's actually good that they acknowledged the fact that they were trying to be competent compared to like Nintendo and Sony not doing that. But otherwise, though, they, after when the original Xbox failed, they did fix their issues with the Xbox 360, which was not dealing with. Okay, so the sales there were going good, but production-wise, not that great. So the reason being was because of the fact that in the first year of its life, I believe, the Xbox 360 could not even handle itself because of the issue with the thermal paste placement. Apparently, there came the Red Ring of Death. There you go, Red Ring of Death, the end. At least somebody knows what the situation is. Double Dash Online? Yes. It's actually possible. Look at YouTube videos of it. And also you can do it on Nintendo, which is even better. So if you like try doing it on the Wii or something, that's possible. It's possible to do. Wii U, possible as well. Just need to use Nintendo, that's of course, because the Wii U is not backwards compatible with the GameCube, and even if it's backwards compatible, I believe you still need to use Nintendo. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't think you'll need Nintendo to use X-Link Kai if you want to play GameCube games online. PS3, $600, expensive as hell. Bro, the PS3 was Sony's most expensive console. Oh, and the PS3 didn't ran as good as Xbox 360 on third-party titles. But here's the thing, though. It ended up selling more than the Xbox 360, so even a PS4 existed, the PS3 was still selling, and it sold enough to actually beat the Xbox in the 7th gen console war. Which Nintendo has already won, but at this point, Nintendo and Microsoft were just focused on competing against each other in the market. So, but for the 7th generation market, I think pretty much like Sony has pretty much won the war, because you know the PS3, it lasted long enough to sell more. So yeah. But the PS3 outsold the Xbox 360 like at the last month. Yeah, that's true. Even though this is a secret, like what looks to be a secret, even though apparently this is a normal exit, which is actually funny. Alright. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I may actually end up getting a PS3 at some point. Mostly because of like the Need for Speed games and some other titles. So yeah. Finally. Ooh, 1-up. Give me that. Even though that's not what I asked for, but I can take a 1-up. Yeah, I can also take getting crushed. Alright, now back to the console market. I also remember that, damn it. I also remember that, the Xbox 360 had a head start. So, in the 6th generation, apparently Sony had a head start, like, a massive head start. And in the 7th generation, because of Microsoft actually dealing with the Xbox a year early compared to the other consoles, which they ended up releasing like what a year after. Pretty much, it sold like crazy. But the thing is, the Nintendo was already dominating on its 7th generation market because of the Nintendo DS. But otherwise, though, yeah. That also reminds me, why did Sony consider the PSP a failure as well as the PS3 a failure? Because I know they did, because I know they weren't Sony's best-selling consoles, but I don't really see them as failures because 80 million is still a good amount. The only real failure that Sony... Is it just me, or... Is it just me, or is the screen getting darker? I think this is a feature built into the game. I'll have to see. Yes, it's a feature built into the game. That's actually pretty cool. Where the thing just gets darker and darker as you advance. I like that. And there was a star coin over there that I did not notice. That's a good thing to catch. Before I would end up having to replay this, and I think I'll have to end up doing wall jumps, which is not going to be fun. The PSP wasn't a failure, the PS Vita was. That is right, but according to Sony, apparently the PS3, PSP, and I'm pretty sure the PS Vita were all failures. Because the thing is, though, Sony is known to be selling their consoles over the 100 millions, you know? Because after all, Sony is king when it comes to home consoles. But nowadays, though, when it comes to handhelds, that's when Sony believes that they should actually just stop. Also, guess what? The most sold title on the PS Vita was Minecraft, 2 million. I didn't know that that game sold 2 million on a PS Vita, because when I looked at the Wikipedia page about the best-selling PS Vita games, I found nothing. Except for the fact that I did hear that Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified was probably the best-selling game on the PS Vita, which is probably a lie considering how bad the game ran. Which people probably did end up spreading awareness of, which gave people less of a reason to buy the game. Nintendo did destroy Sony on the handheld market for the 8th generation, but otherwise, though, yeah. I think I can actually go back. Can I? Do I have an item in reserve? I do. Yeah, I'll go and take the L. God damn, this turns way darker the more I enter this level. Alright, I'll have to remember that the star coin is here. Oh no. No! Alright, almost got crushed to my death. Oh yeah, Lenny, I have a question. How many people do you think still play the PS Vita to this day? Because I am 100% sure that the amount of people that still play the PS Vita to this day is not more than the Wii U. Despite the Wii U selling like 3 million less units. I was just about to say copies, but you'll have to remember that the Wii U is not a game. It's a freaking anarchy. That's what it is. Come on. You can kind of fix dark places if you have the right capture card. Here's the thing though. It's not a capture card issue because I'm also having the same thing on my TV, but this is a feature that's built into the game because apparently, as you guys can see, the bottom screen is still lit. So therefore, yes. And it's not a capture card issue, so therefore, yeah. And also, you guys can see that the thing just gets lit after when I go to the pause menu, which, yeah. So it's not a capture card issue, it's just a feature built into the game. I'm not gonna be surprised if this one just turns pitch black, making the level impossible to beat. I'm already like near Bowser Jr. I'll have to create a restore. Says DM for real. What do you want in the DMs? I wish I'd never received that DM, but thank you for the useless fact. I wish I'd never have it. I wish I never knew it, but otherwise, so thank you. No, I mean, just by adjusting the brightness. Not how it works. Even if I adjust the brightness, it's not gonna work out well. I like how you can just pop out your item, like, before the match starts. That's cool. Yeah, Nintendo was the king of portables until they decided that portables need to be... Well, portables actually aren't extinct because of the Nintendo Switch, but if you think about it, handhelds are extinct. They don't exist. Sony and Nintendo made handhelds extinct by simply getting the PS Vita and the 3DS discontinued. I mean, the 2DS was still, like, existent, but until, like maybe, like, 2 years ago, I think September of 2 years ago. Oh, goddamn, the lag. I love it. So, yes, I want to save my progress. I'll have to get my gamepad to charge a little bit because apparently it's about to die. So, therefore, I guess we'll have to wait until my gamepad has enough battery power to continue operating. So, I guess we can go ahead and stay here and chat for a little bit before I continue playing. Now, anyways, back to whatever we're talking about. The Switch, yes, it is a hybrid, but I have a Switch Lite. It's a good console. The Switch Lite is great. But the thing is, though, the thing does not count as a handheld, so therefore, because of the 2DS XL being discontinued, handhelds are technically extinct. The Game Boy didn't have a backlight or colors, while the Sega Game Gear, my bad. But here's the thing, though. The Game Gear was an expensive console to maintain, because if you think about it, you're basically, because if you're paying, like, if you're gonna get a Game Gear, you're technically paying taxes. Because if you think about it, if you want to play a Game Gear for, in fact, 2 hours only, you'll have to pop in 6 batteries. But on the Game Boy, like on the original one, you needed like 4, and then you'll get like more than 10 hours of battery life. Like, excuse me, even a Wii remote can survive. Even a Nintendo Switch Lite can survive, despite it having higher end specs. Like, bro, come on. But can you really blame... Can you really blame that? Because can you really, like, blame Sega? I could probably blame Sega, but the thing is, though, the Game Gear is just an overpriced console that was apparently too expensive to maintain. As far as I remember, one company actually tried to keep the Game Gear alive because they received... Because, okay, so they were licensed to produce the console by Sega, of course, but they've only kept it out for like 2 years until like I think 2000 when they decided to discontinue it. Game Gear is a battery hog unless you had the Game Gear core, which you could plug into the wall. That is true. I'd prefer buying a Sega Nomad over that, but even then, it's not gonna work out because I mean, Nintendo is great when it comes to handhelds, but I mean, back in the day, we can already tell that Sega was not that great when it came to handhelds. Alright. Also, like said, Nintendo Power, a Game Boy literally survived a bomb blast. It was burnt, but still powered up. Well, guess what? That pretty much shows that it's like as durable as a goddamn Nokia phone. Well, that one Nokia phone that everybody knows about is the most durable phone on the planet. Also, Game Boy Pocket used 2 batteries. Well, what was the battery life then if it used 2 batteries? I'm pretty sure because of like the size, I think it has lower battery life. That's of course. So I'm kind of curious. What was the battery life on it? The Game Boy just couldn't be killed. Well, Nintendo decided to kill it with the Nintendo DS, so there you go. And also the Nintendo Switch. I feel like Nintendo should bring back the Game Boy, but after all, that could probably fail. That could probably be a failure because everybody knows what a Game Boy is, and therefore if another Game Boy comes out, they'd be like, oh, this is just a third-party console. Boom. It just fails instantly. You don't know? Well, then look it up. Actually, I should look it up because my gamepad is charging and I have a PC that I could deal with, so... Let's check the battery life. I looked it up. Apparently, it's 10 hours, which is not too bad for 2 batteries, but apparently the original Game Boy can do more by... Okay, so I can see that... I think according to Nintendo, the original Game Boy supported up to 30 hours, and the Game Boy Pocket supported up to 10. So therefore, I think the original Game Boy would be a better deal for the battery life. Technically, the GBA evolved to the SP, then evolved to the DS, then evolved to the 3DS, and the 3DS has Game Boy Virtual Console. I remember that the Game Boy Advance actually had backwards compatibility with the other Game Boy titles, but as far as I know, the Game Boy Advance was very notorious for the hardware. So if you think about it, the original Game Boy had a great design. Even though it didn't have a clamshell, it wasn't a clamshell-like console, of course, but it was notorious because of the screen not being backlit, which pretty much means that you're screwed. But the GBA SP came around with a backlit screen and a clamshell design, but I see that people, like, especially Nathaniel Bandy, are complaining about the fact that Nintendo did not add an audio jack, which... What? Nintendo, you just created the definitive Game Boy, and you're telling me that you guys did not include an audio jack. Even though you guys did on the Game Boy, like, original Game Boy Advance. Come on! It's awkward, but... just why? I mean, even the Game Boy Advance was selling well. You could have just added, like, some additional funding for the goddamn thing. And then there you go, you got yourself the definitive handheld experience. I don't understand what the purpose of that is. The GBA SP is basically an iPhone. I don't know how that would work. The Game Boy Advance SP was backwards compatible with Game Boy games to the color games. I had one. I just stated that earlier. But I mean, you gotta use a damn dongle for headphones. What do you mean dongle? Like, what do you mean by dongle? I need a bigger explanation, please and thank you. Like, literally. Because I'm not really into Apple stuff, so... Well, anyways, back to the thing. So apparently, even though the Game Boy Advance actually did have good a decent backwards compatibility until the DS Lite came, but still did not kill the Game Boy Advance because it was not compatible. Well, backwards compatible with like Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. But the thing is, though, I feel like the Game Boy Player pretty much did kill the Game Boy Advance. That's what I'm thinking. It's an accessory. Okay, so what does the accessory do? Like, how do you connect it or something? Like, how do you set it up? Also, the accessory takes a charging port. Okay, finally, now we're getting somewhere with this discussion. So you're telling me that the iPhone did not have anything but a charge port, so therefore you cannot have additional accessories, but only out of the charge port. Bro, that's like the goddamn Nintendo Switch Lite. So apparently because of the fact that you don't have like, so like with the Switch Lite, since you can't dock it, which actually you can, but since the thing does not come with a dock, apparently you're just missing out on some USB ports and stuff. So therefore, yeah, even though you can use it, even though it has an audio jack, you're stuck with just a single USB port that pretty much you'll have to end up using an external dock for. I don't know. Pretty much everything you do is out of the USB-C port that's inside the Nintendo Switch. Actually, that also applies to the normal Switch, I also just realized. But even though the dock comes with an original, okay, normal Nintendo Switch, literally, you still need a dock if you want access to USB ports, or in fact, you'll have to have a dock if you want to. You'll have to have at least some source of USB ports if you want to use wired controllers, which is annoying as hell, especially with the kickstand, which is also bad. Lets you use headphones, but sacrifices a charging port, so no charging and using headphones. Congratulations, that's the definitive Apple experience. I also remembered, when it comes to video games, I also remembered that Apple actually tried to create a video game console of their own, only for it to sell 40,000 units. Actually, you can't dock a Switch Lite. One of my friends tried to dock his Lite on my dock, and it doesn't fit. Here is the thing. I don't mean by dock as in going into the TV, because apparently you can actually buy docks for the Switch Lite, but even though you're not going to get the the TV functionality, you're actually still going to have access to the USB ports built into those docks. Okay, the Nintendo Switch dock does not work, of course, because of the size, but you can buy a third-party one with USB ports, and then there you go. You got yourself something at least. But you're still stuck with using the Nintendo Switch Lite screen, which is pathetic, but otherwise, though, that's the only other way you can deal with USB ports if you want to have them, unlike your Nintendo Switch Lite. Or a normal Switch if you don't have a dock. I think this is a temporary thing. Oh, it's a temporary thing, okay. New Super Mario Bros. Wii moments. Ooh. Damn, get over here. Get over here, please. Holy damn. Ah, yes, fell to my death. At this point, might as well just use a USB-C USB hub and a stand. I prefer just using a third-party dock because it would be more easier. And I think third-party docks can also count as kickstands. But what is also worse is the fact that they also require an external power source, which I believe would pretty much give people less of a reason to even buy those kinds of things. Damn it. I'll have to be careful. Come on. Oh yeah, Lenny, I have a question. Doesn't the compatibility for external controllers feel like a missed opportunity for handhelds like the Nintendo 3DS? At this point, just get a non-light Switch if you plan to stream its games. That is true. But the thing is, though, yeah, we'll just go USB-C to USB, then use a stand and plug in a controller. That's if you want it. That's if you are on the go. But if you're at home or something, definitely would recommend definitely would recommend a dock. This is a complicated level. Especially with the wind mechanic, which is definitely torn out of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. God damn. Because I'm only at home, I play docked. Pretty much whenever it comes to like being at home with a Nintendo Switch, everybody just plays their Nintendo Switch as docked. Which of course is a good deal, but nowadays, my question is though, who even takes their Nintendo Switch out the house? I stream some of my games when I go on vacation by taking my dock with me. When I remember kind of streaming on the go with my WiiU, but the thing is though, okay, so my channel was just still there. It was like I still had 30 subs at the time, and I was at somebody's place, and apparently because of the fact that the WiiU is somewhat portable, I could actually stream. Okay, so you see, like I'm gonna have to exploit the wind so I can do a couple of wall jumps. Mario Maker 2 moment. No, God. I just play portable when I go into the bathroom. Well, let me ask you this. Who plays their consoles in the bathroom? I don't know. Probably some sort of handheld gamer or something. I also just realized somebody told me about a possible scenario, which is actually possible, that whenever you're like watching Netflix or something, because of the fact that the Wii U has dual screens, you can actually, whenever somebody is in the bathroom, they can actually just have the gamepad inside the bathroom, and like while they take a crap or something, they can just watch the movie with like without even like missing out on anything. But there's one thing to take in account, which is the distance. So the Wii U can have, I believe, a maximum of 75 feet. A maximum of 75 feet when you're like, whatchamacallit? When you have the gamepad facing the front part of front part of the console. But for other parts, the radius is pretty much 25 feet. So therefore, you're not gonna get that fast of a. You're not gonna like end up like watching movies in the bathroom. But otherwise, though, yeah, you're gonna have to think about like the Bluetooth capabilities of the Wii U. It's possible, but good luck to whoever wants to actually do that. I play on my toilet when I got a crap. I will admit, whenever I'm in the bathroom, I just mostly get on my phone. I don't play my video game consoles in the bathroom, because hell no. I just get on my phone because I just want to watch YouTube. That's it. I don't want to play games. I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch YouTube. Back in the day, I would actually play video games because why not? But otherwise, though, yeah. That was actually back in the day when I was still into mobile gaming, which I no longer am because not as many games that I could be interested in. I could actually go back and revisit some games that I've liked in the past. I like to play in the past. Just for the nostalgia. God damn, I keep on losing here. Well, falling. This appears to not be an easy level for me. This game is not even easy either. One of my friend's house has the bathroom inside the room, so maybe it would actually be possible to play Wii U while taking a crap. Here's the thing though, if I didn't have a desk, I could probably be able to play my Wii U while taking a crap because my TV is kind of near the exit of my, near the exit door of my room. So, what I could do is literally just take my gamepad and just play the console while I'm taking a crap. But I'm not that type of guy, so therefore, yeah, just get on my phone. You play N64 on my phone, I'm not surprised because of the fact that a phone can actually run stuff way more efficiently than a goddamn N64 because, of course, the N64 is not a powerful console. So therefore, yeah. I can't time this. Ah, hell no, I'm not gonna deal with that. Alright, finally. It was for me in 2014. Wait, so you're telling me you were playing the Wii U in a... Wait. What do you mean? Also, the gamepad does not connect via Bluetooth. It connects via 5G Wi-Fi, explaining why it struggles with long distances and it has low latency. As far as I know, it was Bluetooth, because if it was, like, Wi-Fi, then... Okay, so if it was Wi-Fi, then literally it would be impossible to play the Wii U on the go. Which... I don't even think that the Wii U using Wi-Fi is true for the gamepad. Also, by the way, if the Wii U was also using Wi-Fi, there would be so much latency. If it was using Bluetooth... No latency. Like, almost no latency. There's actually some latency on the gamepad, but otherwise, so... If it was using Wi-Fi, the latency would be so abysmal. God damn, the angry sun. I have so many memories. Thing is swooped up like right below me. No, it was a Wi-Fi signal that can only be seen by the gamepad, and 5G Wi-Fi, not normal Wi-Fi. I'll probably have to get my brain to process that, because I don't really see it as true, but okay. Yeah, now you're just like, so like, with all these random facts that I'm learning, I feel like the Wii U is more complicated than what people think. Now, that's literally what I'm thinking. I feel like that's the moon from, like, Majora's Mask. Which is pretty weird. Ass. Okay, I'll have to time that perfectly if I want to get through. Alright, I survived. Like the same 5G on some phone data plans, I guess. I also just realized with the addition of, with companies supporting 5G, that also reminds me. Have you heard about the consequences of 5G support from like mobile companies? Well, when you said S, it reminded me of AVGN. Can you tell me what AVGN stands for? Because I'm not good with acronyms, and I don't like acronyms, so please. And as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with saying ass unless you're talking about the donkey. Well, actually, not the donkey. Angry video game nerd. I've heard of that guy before, but I've actually heard of that guy before, and I probably watched one of his videos, but otherwise, though, I never really cared about that person. And also, speaking of the word ass, I mean, when talking about the private parts and not the donkey. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about tanks now. Okay, fair deal. Oh, so we're gonna have the Super Mario 3D World vibes. Even though this is theoretically an airship level. He plays bad retro games and uses a ton of swears. That's cool, I guess. As far as I know, the person that curses, the YouTuber that I watch that curses the most is probably Dashi. He curses a lot. But otherwise though, that's pretty much the YouTuber that I have watched that uses a bunch of swears, like the most amount of swears. Not Markiplier, not Jacksepticeye, Dashi. And it's reasonable for him to curse because, I mean, cursing is part of the English language, part of the common speeches of people when it comes to the English language, so of course. And also other languages in general. Cursing is a trend. And will forever remain a trend. I actually have to camp. Yes. And also, by the way, speaking of which, if you guys want to curse, do not hesitate. I don't mind. I already said way too many of them for my age, but I don't really like cursing on stream. So I've got to be as minimal as possible, despite me saying the one B word that I don't say in the kind of definition that everybody thinks I'm thinking of. I'm breaking a law. I'm playing Oculus exclusive on Index. I don't know how to comment on that, but okay. Damn it. I also played Conker's Bad Fur Day as a kid. I've never heard the word. I mean, it's a mature game. What do you expect from it? I don't even remember hearing any curse words from any game, like from anything coming out of a Nintendo console. Like, in fact, any of my consoles in general. Except for Shakedown Hawaii, which I did play. I also saw the words like, damn. Which is not really a curse word of its own. But otherwise, though, yeah. Come on. My parents thought it was appropriate because of the squirrel on the cover. So, what you're telling me is that your parents are judging the games based on the cover. This on 3DS? No, this is not on 3DS. This is on the Wii U. Please check the tags next time, Mr. Octa Alex, and plus, welcome aboard. I hope you aren't tired because it's like 12 a.m. for everybody here. Well, CST. It's like, actually, let's say it's just midnight for everybody, so... yeah. But otherwise, though, I'm playing this on my Wii U, so, yeah. Don't ask me why I didn't do this on my main channel, but the reason why I am playing this today and not Splatoon is because I just want to take a break from playing Wii U games for now. Even though I'm playing this on my Wii U, this is not a Wii U game, so technically it makes sense. And Conker's Bad Fur Day was made by Rareware, the same people that made Donkey Kong Country, so it was an M-rated. That is hilarious. That is just hilarious. As far as I know, as far as I know, Nintendo actually did make more mature titles of their own. I think Bayonetta and the Xenoblade games were pretty mature, even though the Xenoblade games remained teen, while Bayonetta was, the Bayonetta games were put as mature 17+. I'm not tired, guy. Chocolate milk and staring at the screen. Holy damn, I wish I had chocolate milk. Nesquik branded. I love Nesquik. But otherwise, though, well, hopefully you don't get diabetes from drinking all that chocolate milk. Because I ate too many Oreo cookies today. I would have had a sugar crush, but unfortunately for some people, who don't like me. I did, actually, but not strong enough. I actually ended up having a 3-hour nap today, but it's not affecting me as much currently, so therefore I can do anything. This is the most hilarious part. In Diddy Kong Racing, it's confirmed that Conker and Banjo live on the same universe as DK. Wait. But here's the thing, though. Doesn't DK live in the same universe as Mario? Oh, right before you sent that message, I literally thought of that. Because here's the thing, though. Conker, like, if Conker and Banjo live in the same universe as DK, and DK live in the same universe as Mario, then what's the point of the existence of Mario? I guess that makes sense as to why retro Nintendo consoles currently are all anarchies. That is just funny. That is just funny. Now I've learned something totally new. Like, completely new. An M-rated franchise actually being in the same universe as Mario. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. But excuse me. Why? And also my gamepad is dying again, so therefore we're gonna have to wait. But why? Well, if all y'all are talking about Smash Bros, I don't think that's how life works. But otherwise, like, in Smash Bros, it's a completely different universe where everybody's in, including some M-rated characters, Bayonetta, of course. But otherwise, though, everybody's like in different universes. So the word has been said in a Mario universe. That is, of course. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. I thought this is on the main, not 1.5 XD. Well, here I am on 1.5, and also, it's been like weeks since I've been on, since I've ever streamed on 1.5. I actually did not, like, have as much interest as streaming on this channel than on my main channel, but I just want to relax. Also, Diddy Kong Racing existed before Smash. I don't think that's a significant fact, but okay. And also, I do know that Smash Bros. Did originate on the N64, so, yeah. Now, anyways, back to the real business. So, yeah. Octo, pretty much everybody else, of course. So whoever's not talking about consoles, what are y'all's plans for this weekend? And also, wait, imagine using face cam. Bro, I'm not gonna be, bro. If you guys want me to turn on my face cam, just so y'all can see my face, or in fact, if y'all, as far as I remember, one person in my main channel did also ask me to do a face reveal. I've revealed my face even before this channel started. Actually, not before this channel started, because this channel's like 2 years old. Actually, not 2 years old, 3 years old. But otherwise, though, I revealed my face before my main channel actually started. Almost everybody knew what my face looked like, but I decided to open up to my face at 100 subs by actually changing my profile picture to a selfie of me. Literally at 100 subs. Like, so it was like the day before fall break, and I was at, like, I think 99 subs, I believe. I don't remember. I was like at 98, 99 subs, and when the thing hit 102, since I didn't want to do sub specials, I decided to just at least compensate. Because I'm not a fan of sub specials, because of course, what kind of significance do they have other than celebrating a milestone? I decided to compensate by simply just changing my profile picture for a little bit, which actually I did keep it there for like 3 days before changing it. But otherwise, though, that was my compensation. I decided to just change it to a selfie of me. Also, to give you an idea on how violent Conquer is, there's blood, uncensored swears, and even a death animation where... That's way disturbing that's literally way disturbing than the movie I watched in history class. I don't want to describe the disturbing thing because it's just gonna stay in y'all's minds, like how it stayed in mine. Imagine imagining. Well, guess what? Guess what? I keep on imagining things. At least I have a working brain. Welcome. Where? Mavto, I think you're gonna have to restate that because apparently I am seeing a lot of bad grammar and a lot of bad language. Please change that so that I could better understand what you're trying to tell me or say. I always love having my legs on my chair. It just feels natural, considering the fact that people who are part of my descent, they all usually have their legs bunched up on themselves, especially when they're on sitting areas like couches or something. Yeah. Those violent death animations are in my head since I was 6. I even had nightmares. So you're telling me that it was so disturbing that you kept on thinking about it? I don't blame you, because this is the reason why I don't. Because here's the thing, though. I do watch Happy Tree Friends. Of course, I'm a little dick for actually watching that show. But the thing is, though, I'm not as disturbed with that. Actually, yes, the show is actually disturbing. But aside parts in the game, I kept dying. So at least the game is not as disturbing as what I have witnessed when watching this one movie in my history class. So we were watching. So okay, I'm gonna warn y'all. This is gonna be controversial. So this was a movie about the Civil War. And you watched that? Yes, I do. I actually watched that show. I mean, not all YouTubers come out clean. I'm actually one of those people that watch the show, and I actually do like the show, so therefore, yeah. Please don't sue me. I seen a creepy pasta on Mario having a dark side and killing his friend. Okay, so about the movie that is on the Civil War, the most disturbing part was not really the battles because of course it's a war. Do you expect people to not fight in battles? But the thing is, though, what happens after the battles is think about what will happen to the soldiers that are injured by gunshot wounds. Their parts, like their limbs, will get cut off wherever it's shot. Like if you have a leg, it just gets shot. Like it not get shot because of course it's already shot, but it just gets cut off. So if y'all are thinking about the Black Plague, that is technically what it is. But with gunshot wounds, in order to survive, the only way you could live is by simply getting your limbs cut off. Because of course, medicine was not as advanced back in the day. But yeah, but what was disturbing about that is this one scene where there was this one guy that kept on screaming about the officials to not cut his leg, and when they cut his leg, like while they're cutting the leg, the dude just actually goes into deep pain, literally begging for the folks to not cut, to stop cutting his leg. I literally imagined that. As well as the pain that he was in, and that kind of disturbed me so much that I actually kind of am in the mood to watch Happy Tree Friends with my friend again. I'm not kidding. I actually kind of want to watch Happy Tree Friends just so that I could get this disturbing thing in my mind other than this. Because what I've seen in history class is way more disturbing than Happy Tree Friends. Trust me on that one. I watched Happy Tree Friends when I was 5 or 4. I don't remember what age, but I remember watching Tree Friend. I remember, people did watch Happy Tree Friends a lot back in the day, and it was very notorious. But did I hear cutting his leg? Yes, cutting his leg. cutting his leg. No, I did not say cutting his leg. I said cutting his leg. And also, the reason why I'm taking so long to respond is because of the fact that I set the thing on low latency instead of ultra low latency, so please cope with that. It's only 10 seconds of delay, so it's not too bad. Better than 30 with normal. Alright, oh yeah, Conqueror loses his limbs when he falls a very big distance, and his not get... First of all, fix your grammar right there. His get not only gets separated from his body, he gets cut in half, which... Okay, yeah, I think Happy Tree Friends is way worse than that. I can't type. Bro, I can't speak. I can type, but I can't speak. Actually, no one can speak. Not everybody will have good speech, not even the politicians. So, as far as I know, speaking is harder than typing. And also, guys, please let me know if there's any static noise on my microphone, because I'm a paranoid man. Plus, second of all, when I'm looking at OBS, I see that the volumes have increased, so there could be some static noise. So please let me know so I can unplug my microphone and plug it back in. Now, back to whatever we're talking about. Now we're talking about decapitating people. Okay. Okay, so this is not appropriate for this stream, but... I mean... I don't know, personally. We're just trying to chill. Best grammar. Yes, the best grammar. I can't write it. I mean, I hate writing, okay? I hate writing. But... apparently, I'm less concerned about writing an essay than typing a message in Discord. Which is pretty weird considering the fact that an essay is a lot of writing. But for a Discord message, you're going to have to perfect whatever you're doing, because there could be some smartasses on Discord that may be taking your thing so seriously that they'll just end up confusing themselves on purpose. On purpose. Not on accident. On purpose. Just so that they could fix your stinking grammar when you already can fix your grammar, but it's just that not everybody's going to have good grammar, so you can't really expect anybody to be perfect. I think my gamepad is fully charged. Well, not fully charged, but good enough to give me to continue playing. I'm going to go and save at the checkpoint. Ah, yes, pipes when they turn into cannons. I love this. I love the looks of that. Ooh, come on. I got crushed. On purpose. Yes, on purpose. Imagine doing things that happen accidentally on purpose. Can't be me. Or actually, imagine being stupid on purpose. I'm not gonna be surprised if I find somebody doing that. Which actually involves those people, which actually involves those smartasses being confused on purpose. So yeah. That's not how life works, but you can't simply expect people to be perfect. What was the purpose of this stream again? Show off gameplay of a newer Super Mario Bros. DS, I guess? I mean, and also basically chatting as well. Let it be the place for people to talk in while just chilling with the game. What was the purpose of you reading this message? Well, the purpose of me reading this message is reading the message. Well, just to be there. It's the only purpose of it is just for me to read, like just to read it. Does that answer your question? Oh yeah, speaking of which, about the purpose of my streams, yesterday when I was streaming Splatoon, apparently I was thinking of like, okay, so how about we just talk about the Nintendo Direct? And then we ended up talking about PC parts and then some other things. Which, awkwardly enough, I think that pretty much defeats the purpose of me limiting streams to specific topics when it comes to conversations. That's hilarious, but, I mean, what is there for us to talk about? We all want to talk about something. I'm not gonna be a paranoid guy. Okay, what? Come on. Ah, yes, a star coin. No, I'm not gonna reset the game. PC ports, yes, PC ports. Let's just say I would prefer selling one of my organs for a 3090. Can we talk about talking? Okay, let's talk about talking. I don't even know what to talk about. Alright, we have the tank from the original game. I also forgot, it spins. I probably had the advantage here considering the fact that I have no super stream, so therefore I don't take damage. The stream was a mistake, lol. The stream was not a mistake, actually it was one of my most favorite streams, so... if you're talking about a mistake, talk about the Need for Speed stream that we tried to do together earlier. I cannot even get up. Or actually... Yeah, the jumping in this one is actually high, so I can actually get up to that thing. Yeah, there we go. Talking is overrated. Okay, then. So, let me ask you this. If talking is overrated, then how is it that you don't talk like 8 hours a day because of the fact that you spend 8 hours a day in school? Of course. I want to talk about why I said the word talk. So apparently you're talking about a word that is not existent. Funny. Silence is underrated. True. Because I like talking about nothing, of course. No, we're talking about nothing. We'll talk about nothing. I'm gonna create a restore point. I'm a paranoid guy. I created a lot of restore points when I was playing RPGs like Super Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi games. Yes, I thought I was gonna finish. Oh yeah, I also just realized. Isn't loneliness underrated? Because not a lot of people want to be around other people, if you think about it. Come on. I might be a hypocrite considering the fact I'm a YouTuber, but otherwise, oh, yeah. Not in person. How am I supposed to deal with this? Oh, I need a bomb! I need the bomb. Okay, never mind. I don't need the bomb. I spoke too soon. For fans who say, I'm not gonna be saying that. Or be quiet is underrated. You kind of screwed me over with the colon next to the, be quiet. But otherwise, though, yeah. RL, I want to be lonely, but online I want to talk. Dude, that is everybody. That is everybody. Oh yeah, I think we're already on the road to beating the game. But otherwise, though, that is true. Everybody does not want to be with other people. What's y'all's plan for Valentine's Day? Well, that's something you could have answered on Dr. U 2.0 because of the fact that I actually asked that question. Ah, yes, we're gonna be having a long time. We're gonna be spending a long time having to beat this game. Otherwise, though, yeah. So yeah, about Valentine's Day, my plan for it is. I don't know. I'll probably just sit out, probably just watching YouTube, I guess. Or actually, that also reminds me, school. I have school, so therefore I can't do anything. I always like how schools don't close on holidays, but otherwise, oh yeah. Micro, welcome aboard, fam. Also, don't ask me why I haven't read your DMs yet. NSMBDS, yes. But this is newer Super Mario Bros. DS. Well, sorry, Sherlock, I didn't notice. I didn't notice. Noticed. He didn't notice. Oh god, the grammar. The grammar is what I can't get my mind off of. Oh god. Otherwise, oh yeah. It's not your fault. I prefer being lonely. It's a peaceful experience. I would prefer being around with my friends rather than just being with other people, like strangers. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? He didn't notice. Is it like a ROM hack? This is a ROM hack, but I'm playing it. I'm playing it as a completely different game because this is a DSVC inject, of the game itself. So, no, this is a ROM hack, but it's just that though this is basically New Super Mario Bros. DS and Super Mario 3D Land mixed. So yeah. And also, yeah, it's pretty much all Mario games mixed, but in Mario Bros. DS. He didn't notice. Yes, he didn't notice. The grammar, it's perfect. Did I actually... Yeah, I didn't even save the thing. Yeah, so otherwise, though, yes, he did not notice. I also just heard something outside. I'm wondering what it is. I don't want to know. Considering the fact that the crime rates in my city are less than that of other cities. Including the most dangerous state, which is Alaska. Ass. Yeah, it threw me off, LMAO. I don't blame you. As far as I know, I would prefer this game over, it's a Pico shooter. Oh, okay, so now we have music. Now we have more music torn off from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I like the sound of that. Considering, in fact, this reminds me of 8-1. Ah, yes, I'm dead. Oh yeah, imagine Baltimore. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, yeah, this level reminds me of 8-1 in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I hated one of the levels where it involved, like, this one, so it's an auto-scroller, but it involved this one thing where you had to use motion controls to, control. But otherwise, though, but it had, like, crows and stuff, and they were so annoying as hell that I died so much. I even spent an hour one time. Bro, send me a link to this. I gotta try it. The link is in the description. Check it out. I didn't see the warning screen on the Wii. Now I'm gonna eat my stinking Wi-Fi card. Bro, my Wii's Wi-Fi card is ass that it won't even connect to my router. It's not compatible.